big on the big influence thing, but because we're seeing fresh faces and they look as if they will perform, we just have to wait. I'm giving them a for now.
So you're
If
giving
we have
the new
another,
so you're giving the new government an A for the new selection.
yeah.
I give them a B plus. I give them a B plus, which is not too off of the A, but I give them a B plus because I think a few out of that Ramson switch probably would have given them an A for me, but I'm giving them a B plus for that. A B plus for that.
Okay, well,
No,
I didn't do my grading based on the Rams issue. I was looking at, the fresh faces and like there's a balance.
yeah, there's definitely a balance on the ethnic makeup of the group, the age, and
Yeah,
the gender makeup. I don't think he could have done better with it.
yeah,
I don't
that's
think he could have done
that's
better. So
I agree.
I'm up there with a B plus. I'm up there with a B plus with you. So
You
A
know,
is fine too.
Elroy, here what's bothering me. We have we have this member from the TCI party
Who?
that been attacking like other females from the sitting government and what have you. I don't think that if you're into politics, that my thoughts, if you're into politics, you should not be behaving in a certain manner and be doing certain things. It speaks bad of you and
Who are you talking about?
makes you. I'm talking about the Facebook sensation, the woman empowerment in woman.
Who are you
What's her
talking
name?
about here?
Oh, she had this issue with Balwin Singh. Melly Mel.
Oh, okay. What's your thoughts on the?
I think it's disgusting because if she's a representation of a party and she's running females down, she is being a nuisance on Facebook. While some may like her, but then we're looking at the others who have their views. And my view is that you can be a representation of the people or want to be a representation of the people of Guyana, and your behavior is of such. It doesn't speak well and it wouldn't bode well for your party.
I think that's what makes her who she is. I mean, either half the country loves her, or you don't. And I think she does a lot of good things for women. I've known personally women who've been helped by her. So do we separate that person from the person who helps people, or is just the one person? There's a lot of people on Facebook who does great things with people, but they are they have their own way, their own style, and I think that's why people either love them for it or they hate them for it. And I don't. And then one thing I'll say is that she's not shy about being who she is, so she don't pretend to be anything else
No,
about it.
be not being shy, not being shy, having an whole woman empowerment organization and saving women, and then you were dragging someone because of their political choice or because they made a mistake, you're gonna drag them and carry on. Who are we empowering and what are we empowering? Those are my questions. It's either you are not empowering or you are. You can't be halfway trying to be good to some and then because of a political choice or whatever the issues are, you're gonna abuse somebody. It was nasty.
Yeah, see, you're still dealing with human beings. I mean, people still have their feelings. You and I could be working and giving away hampers today, and then tomorrow somebody step on our toes, and we're in a fist fight with them. So it doesn't take away from the good that we did with the hampers, but at the end of the day, we still feel that way. I personally think she does
I
good.
don't
The other
I don't
personal
I
stuff, I
know.
don't, I don't follow the other personal stuff up. I think there's just people being people, but I prefer to focus on the good that persons do for the
I am
people.
not I'm not mind you, I'm not denying that she isn't doing good. But I did not see the Karen girl attack her. She attacked her, asking what position the AC girl got or whatever. We know when we hear AC who it is attached to. So she literally went for that person.
Well, I think it was funny. I just think it was
Oh, you
hilarious.
thought it was funny? Okay,
I think it was
Elroy.
hilarious because
But I don't.
both of them got their hits in. Both of them got their hits in, so it was fun. It wasn't one sided. Both of them got their hits in, so I thought it was funny. But I think we have bigger problems than Facebook war to study about. We got to study about a new government, how they're gonna run the country, how they're gonna manage our resources, and
Yeah.
how it's gonna impact all of the people. Another Facebook war this week, this month. This was all hell break loose month week here. We had former Minister Brooms in another altercation with two men who she alleged that went there to remove her property, the signs across the street from her house, and she claimed that the men also threatened her with violence and to kill her and so on. Then we saw the proceedings down the down the road, stopped off in Sophia, and all hell broke loose. What are your thoughts on this, son?
They're wrong. So most times, I think Miss makes the place in a mess. She cleaned it up. And when you miss watch thing, she cleaned it up and had the no fishing sign there because you had individuals going there pretending to fish, but then they were robbing people. She cannot condone such. So she placed her signs there. As soon as the government went in, this stupidness occurred. Well, I did not see or hear anything where the men said they're going to kill her. She's alleging that they said that, and she followed them to wherever. But my thing is, if they had done something to her, what would her supporter say? Because like to follow
Yes,
these
all hell
people,
would have broken loose.
yeah,
All hell would have broken
yeah,
loose.
because just her words, and we saw what happened.
Yep. And at
But
the end of
the guy with the gun in his hand, her security. Well, he made me laugh because I don't
that he's in a
with the
long foot
gun
and
and he's
vest?
running behind and there's a he ah
That he in a long foot shorts and a vest?
yeah, that's I when I get big I want security like that.
So you implying here as Leticia? Listen,
Well,
the
you
man
get
is on the
security in
job.
the
The man
long
is on
for
the
shots
job
run.
24 hours. It's a 24 hours assignment. So, allow the minister. But my point is, my point is this here. If the threats did happen, okay. If the PPP wanted former Minister Broome to remove those signs and reclaim the park, there's ways you could have done it. You don't have to be so provocative the next day to send persons to our
True.
home. Go
Mm-hmm.
through the
I agree.
MNCC. You control the government. Go through the local government ministry and say, listen, we need you. The same way you were taking away my Paul's house or wherever he is, they take away your house. Go through the process. You just send her a letter. Let her know that you're reclaiming the park that belongs to the government. Simple.
Exactly.
Don't send persons
Yes.
that know she is going to provoke an issue. But my thing with
Yeah.
the fall that I fall the former minister is that after she caught up with them and she had established their identity on camera, she should, even if she detained them, she should have waited for she should allow the police to come and take it from there. I didn't like the physical involvement. I didn't like that part.
But who but we don't have evidence it's her. It could be
I think
someone of
someone
her.
else was taping from another angle that I saw a pro PvP page put up today. And then
Uh-huh.
there was some voice that claimed to be Simona Broome's voice saying, hit you with the hammer, hit you with the hammer. So I think after she established their identity, she definitely should have waited for the police to come. I don't think it should have escalated there because I saw the young man the tall one was being beaten from pillar to post. Yeah, he was running, falling down. It was horrible. It was horrible. You laugh. It was horrible. It was
No,
horrible. The man
you
was
don't
being beaten from
provoke. You
pillar to
don't
post.
provoke people. You don't provoke people. But then, if you're saying they're a voice saying they're claiming the
Hit
voice
you
is
with the hammer.
Simona
Put the
Broome's
slap in
after
you.
hit you with the hammer, but the hammer was in the guy's hand,
Yeah,
so
and they
it
took
could
the
be
hammer
somebody
from him.
telling the man with the hammer in his hand to hit somebody else. It ain't gotta be Simona
It
people.
could be that too,
Come,
exactly. Exactly. It could be that
Right.
somebody was
So
telling the man with a hammer to hit somebody else.
to hit
So it,
right,
it could be
right.
that.
So don't let it put it no other way.
Exactly. Well, she got a pretty good lawyer. Nigel Hughes is the best in the business. Him, Dr. Din, and Nandala, they're great. So she's in good hands. I think at
Okay.
last I heard that the driver was
Who you said
still,
that to them? That to
yeah.
them is her lawyer?
No, he's not a lawyer, but I'm just saying he's one of the best. So the three of them are the best. So she got one
Oh,
of the best with
okay,
Hughes, with
okay.
Nigel Hughes.
Oh,
And Bond, I know what she didn't call Bond.
Bond.
Yeah, James Bond.
I've lost faith in Bond.
Why? Don't lose faith in Bond. Bond kept us going for 5 months, man. Don't lose faith in my friend. James has kept us going. Why you lost faith in him? James was one of the staunchest fighters for the cause. Remember, what he has superiors too in the party, so he has to go with whatever comes down the pipe.
Man, what I lost faith in him because like he knew, I'm thinking from the legal aspect, he knew how things would go and he should have advised them better.
Well,
Even
if
though
you
he
have
has
Basil
superiors.
Williams, if you have Basil Williams, who's the Attorney General, he's supposed to be the highest legal officer in the land, and he's not advising accordingly. So who's bound to go and say anything?
Man, Elroy, let me look at this thing from this angle. All right, you're in a position higher than me. You got your thing going on or whatever, but I have a different perspective and another way of thinking. And I come to you and say, hey, let's do it this way at this point to see how it's going to go, right? Will you shut me out or give it a try?
It depends on how many people come with the same idea. You can't give everybody's idea a try. You have to go with
Yeah,
what's best and what you feel is best as the leader. You have to go with what you feel is best. You can't give
but
everybody's
there
idea.
is where they would have fostered a discussion, don't you think?
I think a discussion probably took place. I don't think they were making unilateral decisions. I think discussions were being made, and
Okay.
just the loudest voices in the room got heard.
Well, from that perspective, could be true.
Yeah, and the loudest voices in the room got heard. So here we are. Um, I'm very optimistic. I'm hoping for the best. I didn't make one penny with AppNew. I'm not going. I don't think I'm making any money with PPP either. Either government gives me nothing, so I don't have a care who's in power as long as they do good for the Guyanese people. And I
Yes,
believe as Guyanese, even if we live in abroad or we live in Guyana, we have a right to speak up when bad things are being done in the country. We have a right to speak up. But if
true.
we see good are happening too, we have that right to say, you know what? Congratulations, Guyana is being better.
Yes.
So right now is a clean slate the new government got, and I'm going to give them an opportunity to do good because at the end of the day, if they do good, the whole of Guyana do good. My friends and
Yes.
family in Guyana are going to be benefiting from it. You're going to be benefiting from it. So there's no need for me to wish the government of Guyana bad. But if they do something bad, we're going to be on this airways and we're going to put it out to our 26,000 fans and let them know. But if they do good, we should also let the fans know that the government is doing this and the government is doing that. There
Yes,
shouldn't be.
you have to have an open mind at this point. You have to have an open mind. And if they're doing good, I think we should. I agree with you. We should acknowledge they're good. And if they're not doing, we should put it
We
out
should
there
call it out.
also.
Absolutely, we
We
should
call it
call it
out,
out.
yeah.
So, with that said, this is our inaugural broadcast podcast. Hopefully, we could get some persons from the PVP and from the APNU parties or whatever other parties want to come on and give them this point of view. We could expect
TCI too. Somebody from TCI.
TCI. Who you want to call? You want to call
Not
Ruel
Ruel.
Johnson?
No. Maybe we could have him,
He got
yes.
his
Who
own
knows what we
problems
can.
going on right now, so we're gonna hold off on him.
Yeah.
So next time we could probably have some representative to come, and also some other stuff on social media. Have Miss Candace Smith or Alicia James to come on and give us an update on what's going on social media. But this is just an inaugural test of our podcast with as Linty and myself. So Hope you guys enjoy watching it, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, and have a good night.